Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Apuborama, and in today's video, we are going to be breaking into the deals and discounts for this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. I'll be honest, this is not the most exciting week, but there is still some bonus cash that anybody can take part of, and as well, there's some decent discounted cars. Let's get straight into it. Starting off, we have this week's money-making methods. I thought I'd get right into them because there's not all too much. Once again, we have 50% extra cash with the Acid Lab, which is fine. That's actually pretty good. The Acid Lab, for any of you that don't have it, I would suggest you get it. There's two very easy ways of getting it. The first way is going onto your phone to Warstock Cash and Carry and literally purchasing the Brigade 6x6 for $750,000. It's definitely worth the investment if you don't want to spend the time doing the second method, which is the first dose missions. Completing all the missions will get you probably about, I don't know, $300,000-$400,000 in mission money, and then you're also going to be able to get the Brigade for free, but you still need to complete 10 Fooligans missions to actually unlock the upgrade for the Acid Lab. Overall, it's pretty easy business to get started, and once it's up and running, that's it. You gotta call Mutt on the phone every now and then just to get your supplies back. It's pretty cheap, $60,000 for a resupply, but this week, it's even cheaper. It's only $30,000, as resupplies are half the price. So, yeah, Acid Lab, it's a good business. If you don't have it, get it, and if you already have it, take advantage of it, especially if you can sell in a public lobby. You can make upwards of $700,000 a sale mission, and it's a single vehicle, so it's pretty good. With that aside, we also have 3 stash houses rated this week. Will get you an additional $100,000. That's it. I mean, there's some missions here and there that'll give you some extra cash, but they're not great, let's be real. So with that aside, let's break into the cars that we have this week, starting off with the podium vehicle, the Desert Raid. Honestly, the Desert Raid, absolutely sick. This is one of my favorite vehicles in the game for off-roading. It's a little bit old, like the Draugr kinda beats it in a lot of categories, but the Desert Raid still has absolutely amazing handling. I mean, you can see here, this thing just grips to the ground like no tomorrow, and even though it looks like it would be very easy to flip, weirdly enough, it really doesn't. Like, yeah, it's pretty top heavy, but I don't know, it's just always pretty well balanced. You never really have to worry about it flipping as long as you're a decent driver. After the Desert Raid, we have this vehicle's Ellis Car Meet prize ride, which is the Ocelot Swinger. I'll be honest, the Ocelot Swinger, it's a pretty mediocre sports classic. I mean, if you like it, get it. But if you don't really care too much about the car, there really isn't all that much special about it. I do like the look, though. I think it's got some cool liveries, and it's not your normal looking car. This vehicle, you have to finish 3 days in a row, 3rd place or better in a Pursuit Series race. So, yeah, it's pretty dang simple. There's not much effort you're gonna have to put into winning this car, so if you're playing GTA every day, stop by the Ellis Car Meet, get yourself a free car. Now we have this week's discounted cars, and, well, we got some okay ones. I mean, the Vigero CX is awesome. I can tell you for a fact this is an absolutely awesome muscle car. I personally would say that this is probably the best looking muscle car that Rockstar has added into the game. I mean, it just absolutely rocks. Great job on the design of this car, Rockstar. It is amazing. But that's about all there is for it. If you play on PC like me, or previous gen console like Xbox One or PS4, yeah, this car's not all too special. Not only is it not the fastest when it comes to the muscle cars class, but it also has pretty poor handling. The reason behind that is because if you play on the next generation consoles, you have the HSW upgrade, which allows this vehicle to go at ridiculously fast top speeds, up of like 150 miles per hour. So, if you're on next-gen console, it's a great deal. If you're on my type of platform, PC, and you don't have HSW vehicles, then I can't really say it's a great deal. I mean, it's only 1.3 mil on the discount, so get it if you like the look of it. I still think it's worth it, just because the car is freaking sick. I still think this is one of the best-looking vehicles Rockstar has implemented into the game, and because of that, I just can't resist telling people not to buy it. It really is an absolutely amazing car. It's got some of the best customization available. It's just super, super good. But if you're going for handling, this is definitely not the car for you. What? Somebody took my parking spot. What a poob. Either way, that is the Vigero ZX. The next two cars we have, well, the first one, yeah, I doubt many of you even knew this car existed until you've seen it today, and if you did know it existed, you're probably an OG player, because this is the Grotti Stinger. Yeah, I'll be honest, there's nothing special about this car. It's decently fast. I think it goes at a top speed of like 118, 19 miles per hour, which, for how old the car is on original release day, is decent, but apart from that, there's really nothing special about it. It's not fast, it's not good on handling, there's no customization. I should point this out now, this car is fully upgraded. This is what you fully get on the vehicle. You can see I got xenon lights on it. So, that's all you're getting. It's just a car. What you look at in the advertisement is what you're getting. So, yeah, I mean, it's cheap. It's, I think, only about $900,000 normally, so you can probably get it for like $600,000 on sale, but even then, why did Rockstar make this car on sale? Who is gonna buy this vehicle? Oh well, it's not a bad car, it's just a car. It's a car in an update week. The final vehicle we have this week is the Coil Cyclone. I think this car looks sick. I gotta say, it's one of my favorite looking supercars in the game. The problem is that's about where it stops, because it's not very fast, it's not slow, but it's an electric car, and as we know, electric cars are not the fastest in the game. Now, if you like your HSW vehicles, you can turn this into an HSW's Coil Cyclone 2, which is not only one of the fastest supercars in the game, but absolutely ridiculous on lap time. So, if you wanted to get an HSW car and a really good one, this is an absolute steal of a vehicle. The problem is, for a player like myself on PC, there's no real reason to get your hands on the Coil Cyclone 2. It's not the best on lap time, it's not the best on top speed, and even though it is on sale, it's really not justifiable, especially when we have a vehicle like this. This is the Ocelot Virtue. It's a vehicle I have been pegging as the best car, like, in the game at this point, for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's got armor, it's an Amani tech car, which is insane. The Ocelot Virtue is fast, it goes at a top speed of 120, and it features the fastest acceleration for any normal vehicle in the game. So it's incredibly fast on acceleration, it's got Amani tech armor, and it's also able to survive 10 missiles, including RPGs and sticky bombs. You can turn off homing missiles, and how much money does this car cost? Well, if you were to look on Legendary Motorsport, about 2.4 million, plus the money you have to spend on Amani tech upgrades. How much money does it cost if you do it the correct way? $0. And that is because if you take part in the first dose missions, you're going to be able to get your hands on the Acid Lab for free. But not only that, if you finish the first dose missions, then you will unlock the last dose missions, which will give you this car for free as a reward. Essentially, you can not only get your Acid Lab business started if you haven't already participated in that, but you can also get an amazing electric car for absolutely free, and this is definitely the week I'd suggest to do that if you don't own an Acid Lab, plus you want a fast car. So that's my suggestion. I really wouldn't suggest to buy the Coil Cyclone 2. As I said, the only vehicle out of the 3 discounted cars this week I would actually suggest to buy is the Vigero. Everything else is a waste of your money and honestly a waste of your hard-earned time. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below and stay tuned for more. But apart from that, I really can't say there's all too special about this update week. Nothing is unique. I'm still waiting for Rockstar to give us ×2 money on, obviously, Special Cargo. That's really been the biggie I've been waiting for, because I'm trying to make a video setting the world record for the most money made in one day when it comes to GTA Online. I'm pretty sure the Professional still has the record at like 40 mil, but I'm trying to beat that, but unfortunately I can't do that unless Rockstar gives us a double sale mission on Special Cargo. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.